Hi everybody and welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. I'm Jane and my husband Mike does everything behind the camera. We're British early retirees. We've got no debt, we've paid off the mortgage, and we live a thrifty, frugal and money-saving life here in Brittany in northwest France. And every Wednesday we open our doors and invite you in for a mid-week money chat. And this Wednesday, it's the beginning of the month, so we share with you our thrifty, frugal and money-saving budget. We share with you all the money coming in, all the money going out, all the money that we save, and general chat along the way of what we save it for. And let's tell you a little bit more about our budget. Okay, so like I say at the beginning of every video, we are thrifty, we are frugal, which means we cut back on everything. We cut back on the amount we spend at the supermarket, we spend on our bills, on our insurances, everything we possibly can. We get the best deal and we spend as little money as we can. So we can save for those rainy days because, hey, these days it seems to be always raining. So when you see our budget, remember it is our budget. It is in no way reflective of the way everybody lives here in France. It's just what it costs us. So you could be watching this and thinking to yourself, well, it costs very little to live in France. Oh, it's very cheap to live in France. That's just not the case, is it? If you weren't a thrifty or frugal person, you could spend double what we spend. If you were a person who liked a lot more heating than we have, you could double our energy bills. If you liked eating out, you could save a whole lot less money than we do. So when you look at this, don't sit there and think to yourself immediately, oh, it's very cheap to live in France. No, it's actually very cheap to live anywhere at all if you are a thrifty, frugal and money-saving person. So here is our April budget. We hope you find the video interesting or you like it, and if you do, don't forget, hit that thumbs up button. Let's start with the money coming in, and in case you've never seen any of our budgeting videos before, we have two defined benefits pensions and our earnings from YouTube. We very much see YouTube as a side hustle. We pay social security charges of 22% to the French government for our YouTube income. And we pay taxes in the UK on our pensions. We have reduced pensions from our government jobs. Mike was a local government officer and I was a teacher. Those pensions are index linked until we die. If one of us loses the other one, the survivor receives 50% of the deceased's pensions. So we earn the money in February, we receive it in 3 different payments, and we hold that money back, and then that money becomes the budget to live off in April. So we have a variable income, and this amount of money that you see the money coming in changes 1 month to the next, but this month of April we have €2,889, and then it's a case of where does the money go? We immediately put 20% of that into long-term savings, and this month that's €578. We then put 200 aside every month for a replacement car, new to us, not brand new obviously, but a new to us car of €200. And then we have sinking funds for all of our annual bills and expenses, things like car maintenance, the dogs, grooming, vets, trips away, property tax, business tax, the rubbish collection and refuse, water, those kind of things that the bill comes in every year. And that's €755 per month. So the money that we set aside for April, and don't forget out of that 755 are bills, That's a total of 1,533. And the balance left after saving is 1,356. So you can see from that we save more than we spend. So let's go through our bills here, and I want to reiterate about this as well. When you see these bills, I really don't want you thinking, oh, bills are really cheap in France. It's really cheap to live there in France. This is our budget. We're thrifty, we're frugal. We really do cut back on everything. So let's go through our expenses. We've got 400 euros for the supermarket. All food, all drink, all toiletries, all cleaning products, all bathroom products, everything. Then we have car fuel, which is 50. We have Mike's mobile phone, which is 10. Jane's mobile phone, which is 25. Orange supply us with our home phone, TV and internet. That's 31. We have the bank charge, which is 12. Banking costs in France. There's no such thing as free banking. We have Electricité de France, our electricity bill, and that's 109. I've got a haircut and I have my face wax, so I have like lip, chin, brows all waxed. So the two of those combined, that's 50 euros. We've got garden fuel. It's grass cutting season, so we have 2 lawnmowers. We need to buy fuel for those. We then have health insurance of 113. That's for 2 of us for our health insurance. Our home insurance is 35 euros a month. Our car insurance is 57. People who see this for the very first time might say, will you save money if you paid for your home insurance and your car insurance annually? No, they don't charge us any more for that, so we just pay for it monthly. We then have pet food of 35. Dolly's kind of end-of-life care really at the moment. She's on quite expensive medication to keep her comfortable, and that's 117 each month. I also want to point out all the things that you don't see on here. So we don't have an eating out budget because we don't eat out. We don't have an entertainment budget because we don't pay for entertainment. We don't have a going to the movies budget. We don't have anything like that on our budget. So our total living expenses for April are 1,074 euros. So let's go through the final figures. The money coming in is 2,889. We then put 1,533 into savings. We then have our living expenses of 1,074. And then we have discretionary spending of 282 euros. We don't decide in advance what we're going to spend that on, but we do discuss throughout the month things that we might need or want that we will spend that money on. And then you can see the balance from those figures are 0. I find budgeting videos really helpful to see the way people save, the way people organise their finances, where they put their money and what they do with it. So we hope that you found that interesting in any way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.